Greetings, everyone. My name is Mrs. Sibande, the Malawi director for Mamie Martin Fund. My role as a director involves going around the schools that we support. We support schools in the northern part of Malawi. We have 7 schools that we support, which include schools under the CCV Livingstonia Synod, and also schools for the Catholic Diocese of Kalonga. For the Catholic Diocese of Kalonga, we only have 2 schools. That is St. Mary's Girls Secondary School, Kalonga, and then Kaseye Girls Secondary School, which is in Chitipa. But for the CCP Synod of Livingstonia, we have 4 schools. That is Kalonga CCP Girls, up north in Kalonga, and then we have Bandawe Girls Secondary School in Karabe District, and we also have Welangeni CCP Secondary School in the north, and also we have for the synod, and then we also have Embangweni School for Deaf. That is a special needs school that hosts students that have hearing impairment. And the last school, the number 7 school, is a government school, but it's not a boarding school. It's a community day secondary school named Michenga Otua Community Day Secondary School. It's right in the city of Zuzu in the north of Malawi. So along all these schools, we have 163 students this year that are under Mamie Martin Fund, in short, MMF. So MMF is supporting 163 girls this year throughout those schools in the north of Malawi. My duty as the director involves going around the schools once a term, whereby I go check if the list of the names that have been given of the girls are really at school. And what happens, the criteria that we use to find these girls is that the schools come up with a list of the needy girls who needs our support, and then they nominate them and put them on the funding. So I go around the schools and check out if the girls are really on our funding, and also have an initial interview with the girls. At the very beginning of the academic year, I have an interview with the new girls on board and find out about their family circumstances and what problems and situations they were passing through, so that the school has considered them to be on the bursary. And I would like to just enlighten you all more on the needs that these girls have at the boarding schools. There are a lot of needs, but the most needed thing that they need is school fees. As we all know that the economic situations now are not that great in our country, and the school fees have been raised up to a point whereby an average Malawian cannot manage to pay boarding fees for their girls. And at the end of the day, it happens that because of this, we end up having girls that are unable to support themselves at school and need our support. And in such a way, these girls cannot manage, their parents and guardians cannot manage to pay the full fees and end up needing support in their fees payment. So we support these girls in the full fees payment. When we start with a girl saying Form 1, we'll finish she's 4. If that girl by any means maybe drops out because of issues like maybe circumstances like early pregnancies or some kind of things like those, we end up reserving that place so that when she delivers the baby, she should come back and continue with her education. We have cases whereby girls have gone back home and come back to school after they have delivered their babies at home and come back to finish their education at our school. We have 2 examples of girls that have done that. One is at the special needs school where there is Embangweni School for Deaf, where they specialize in teaching students with hearing impairment. One girl had that situation and she went back, and now I can assure you that she's back at school while her grandmother is taking care of the baby so that she can complete her education. We have another case at Kalonga Girls Secondary School, but the girl in question has just delivered the baby this last month, September, and we have assured the guardians and the parents to say that when she's ready next year, next academic year, when the baby has grown up a bit, that she can leave the baby at home. She should come back to school and complete her education under MMF. So apart from school fees, we also have a little support that we give the girls out. We call it Lady to Learn funding. In Lady to Learn funding, mostly deals with the issues with transport money to carry the girls from home to school, then from school back to home. It's not everyone that we pay transport for, but those that are in real need, that they don't even have money to carry themselves to school when schools open. When we have such a situation or such a condition, the students contact me during the holidays when the schools are about to open to say that they have tried all means, but they have not managed to find transport to go back to school. So as MMF, we help them with transport so that they can go back to school and join their friends and study there till the term ends. And also, for those who are just starting on the bursary, if there's someone who do not have school uniform, we provide that, and we provide little basic needs like notebooks for writing materials for the classes. We also provide sanitary pads, reusable sanitary pads. We have gone into an agreement with a organization, Supreme organization, a local organization in Karabe that makes the reusable sanitary pads, and we provide to our girls so that the girl should be comfortable at school and have those sanitary wear to use, so that her conditions should be, when she is in her menstruals, she shouldn't be in discomfort as her life at school is going on well. So we replace the reusable sanitary wear once a year and give them new ones like that. So by so doing, we have helped a lot of girls to gain knowledge at school, complete secondary education. Some have even gone as far as university through our funding. From our funding, they've managed to complete secondary school and gone to university where they are pursuing different courses. Others have already graduated from universities and are doing fine on their own. The impact is very huge. The ones that have gone through university, we can testify now that some are teachers, some are nurses in our hospitals, some are engineers, some are doing different kind of impacts that we see around. And we still have some contacts of those that are doing some great work out there, but they were on Mamie Martin Fund before. But even if a girl doesn't go through to university, but the mere fact that this girl has been educated and has completed secondary education, it's a big thing, because we all know that education broadens up someone's mind. It opens up horizons, where she would have been just stuck in that village where she couldn't have known what's beyond the boundaries of their big village. But because she has gone through secondary education, her mind, her world opens up, and now this girl is able to consider some opportunities that come along her way. Even if she can go into farming, she will do that farming in a kind of different way, because now she's educated and she knows the right practices of agriculture that she can use. She knows through that education to say, if I apply this kind of, I can at least benefit. And also this girl can go into business like the same farming. She can say, okay, everybody is growing this kind of crop. Let me make a difference. Let me grow something else, so that when the harvest comes, I can provide and I can supply through the village. People can buy from me, because this thing lacks in our village. So I can be that farmer to grow this different kind of crop and supply people in this village. So we understand as time goes along that even if this girl has not gone through university, but secondary education has made her, has impacted her life in a different way. Also, we can see the differences between a girl who has gone through secondary education and that one who has dropped at primary school. We can see the difference, the levels, the differences are there. There are huge differences that we can notice. It's like even in their families, family planning, family decisions, one who has dropped out at primary school and that one who has completed her 4 years at secondary school. They are totally kind of different in decision making. They are totally different. So we understand that secondary education has at least brought some changes to this, the one that has gone through secondary education. So we are very grateful and we appreciate every help, every support that you give us out there so that we can educate this Malawian girl through secondary education. Thank you so much for having your time and listening to this thing. And may God bless you as you continue supporting us so that we enroll more girls. We take on board more girls on MMF. The criteria is only need. We only take those who are in great need, do not have money to support themselves through secondary education. Nothing else. We don't go about, we don't support a girl who is doing extremely well in academics, but the one who do not have money, whether she's doing well in class or not. But if she is liking the school fees, she is eligible to be taken on board Mamie Martin Fund. Thank you so much.